Lifetime Achievement Award. The Honourable Stephen Point, a member of the Scout-Kale First Nation, is the current Chancellor of UBC. Previously, Dr. Point has held numerous pivotal leadership roles, including Provincial Court Judge, Chief Commissioner of the British Columbia Treaty Commission, and Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia. A passionate advocate for Indigenous people throughout his career, Dr. Point has received many prestigious awards, including the Queen Elizabeth II Golden and Diamond Jubilee Medals and the Order of BC.
Well, I come from the Stolo people and Scout-Kale, and in my family, no one else had gone to university. I was the first one. I remember the day that I was working for George Manuel and Louise Mandel and Leslie Pinder were working together at the Union of BC Chiefs Office, and I got the letter from the university saying I was accepted, right? Doug Sanders wrote me a letter and said, "Steve, come on, and you're going to go to law school." Okay, so I went into George's office. I said, "George, I'm leaving." I'd been working for him for about a year and a half by then. And he says, "What are you gonna do?" I said, "I just got accepted to law school." And he says, "Oh, good for you." He says, "Congratulations." He says, "Do me a favor though." He says, "Do this one thing for me." He said, "Don't become a lawyer." I go, "George, I'm going to law school to become a lawyer. How can I not become a lawyer?" He says, "You don't understand." He said, "Don't forget who you are. Don't ever forget that." That's what inspired me to think that, yeah, lawyers can bring about change in the right place at the right time. So don't forget where you come from, who you are.
I think because Stephen is skilled in the art of transformation, which is part of his culture, he applied that to the participation he did in the law. And so, transformed the concept of a reasonable man and upended the doctrine of discovery and the doctrine of terra nullius and, made way for the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. And he did that at the political level, the spiritual level, the legal level. So I think he's been a very big force in the revolutionizing of the denial which was embedded in the law. We still don't have a complete answer to the land question, but we're way further down the road because of it and because of him and the work that he does.
Well, Letzamat was a word that I came across when I was working, collecting stories in 1972, and I started working for the Heritage Project. And Letza is one. Letzamat, mat means mind, one thought. Bring the thought of the people together. That's what your job is as a speaker, to bring their thought together. And those that understand that, they speak that way, right? They speak that way with humility and honesty and vision. Those are the three things you have to be a leader.